Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel Electrical Technology and Industrial Practice. Before starting the video, I would like to apologize to all my viewers because I have not been able to make video for quite a long time. I am coming back with a video, hope you will enjoy my video. So in this video, we will be going to discuss about the fourth part of the substation design, that is auxiliaries of substation. Okay, so let's begin the video. So in the previous video, the previous sections, we have discussed that what are the major component of substations, what are the types of substations, etc. We have learned that there are so many major components of substation, major equipment of substations like bus bar, circuit breaker, isolator, transformer, switchboards, lightning arrestor, potential transformer, etc. But apart from this, there are many auxiliary power supply you need to arrange. For example, suppose you need to design a 220 kV by 33 kV substation, grid substation, but only a 220 kV by 33 kV transformer will not serve your purpose. You will need a lot of other power supplies too. So in this video we will be discussing that what will be the other power supplies. Okay, so let's see one by one. So the first type of supplies power which will be needed is 415 volt LT power supply. LT power supply of 415 volt. Now why these are required? These are required for several reasons. Number one is circuit breaker spring charging motor. Okay, so every circuit breaker has a spring charging motor. Generally this is fed from a single phase AC supply. So for circuit breaker spring charging motor, you need to give a supply to the motor, external supply to the motor. Okay, so next come the isolator motor. Okay, so isolator, if the isolator is a motorized type isolator, so you need to give an additional power supply of 415 volt to operate that motor. Then there comes the illumination, that is lighting of the substation itself. So substation plus if it is a process substation, so for the process unit also you need a 415 volt supply. Generally this is supplied through a lighting transformer. Okay, not directly, it is the lighting transformer is used, which I have already covered in my lighting transformer video. Okay, so then there comes the battery system, DC battery system. So DC battery plus battery charger. Okay, then there comes a UPS system, AC UPS system. Okay, and for CRP panel, control relay panel, you need 415 volt power supply. So these are the major auxiliary consumers of a 415 volt supply of a substation. In case you are, suppose you are designing a substation which has nothing to do with 415 volt, but still there also you will be required a 415 volt power supply to facilitate this loads. Okay, now we will be coming to the next part, that is DC system, DC voltage system, DC power supply. So this DC power supply can be 110 volt or it can be 220 volt. So what are the use? The main use of this DC is trip and closing coil of circuit breaker. So the circuit breaker tripping and closing circuits are generally energized by DC supply. So for facilitate the circuit breaker operation, you need to give a DC supply to the circuit breaker. Okay, apart from that, some critical lighting may be given from DC supply, although its application is very low, very less, but critical lighting can be given from DC supply. Then there comes the relay. Relays are also supplied through DC often. Okay, many relays are takes DC power to operate. And indication lamps of the panels, these are also often used in DC. Okay, so suppose you are using a switchgear panel and there you have the indication like RYB, trip, neutral, close, not RYB, trip, neutral, close, circuit healthy, trip, circuit healthy. This kind of indications lamps are often DC operated. So there also you will be needed to provide the 220 volt DC. Okay, apart from that, in process unit, sometime we need 24 volt DC. That is a separate system, that is process related system fed from DCS. So I am not getting in that details right now. Okay, so for substation, you need a DC power supply for this type of item. So here you will be required a battery charger. This battery charger shall be a float cum boost charger. okay, FCBC, and there will be a battery set, and there will be a DC distribution board, DCDB. Okay, so this forms the DC power supply system. Okay, then there comes the AC UPS system. AC UPS system is the third type of auxiliary power you will be required. AC UPS system, it can be of 220 volt or 110 volt. Both types are available. So where these are used in DCS, PLC, RIO panel, computers, okay, and emergency lighting. So these are the major use of the AC UPS system. So all this DC power supply and this AC UPS system, these are getting fed from this 415 volt power supply. Okay, so suppose you have to design a 220 by 33 kV substation. Okay, suppose this is your design. I am drawing a very rough single line diagram. Say this is my 220 kV system. So I will be installing a 220 by 33 kV transformer. Say I am doing it in a redundant system. So there is another 220 by 33 kV substation. From here I am designing a switchboard of a 33 kV switchboard. Say this is 33 kV switchboard. Okay, so now this switchboard is giving power to wherever it is supposed to give power. Say this is feeder 1 to system 1, this is feeder 2. Now I will need another LT transformer. This will be 33 by 0.433 kV transformer. I am not mentioning the rating right now, kVA rating right now. So here you will have to create a 415 volt bus or a 415 volt switchboard. Okay, this can be a redundant type. You can also install another transformer, use another transformer depending on the client's requirement. It is always better to have redundant system. Okay, so from this 415 volt bus, all these auxiliary supplies will be fed. That is, so one supply will be given to the circuit breaker, one will be given to isolator. From here, the says this is going to circuit breaker, this is going to isolator panel. Okay, now from here another supply through lighting transformer. Say this is a lighting transformer, it is going to MLDB. Okay, so now here the battery charger system will be installed. So this is a battery charger. From here the batteries will be supplied, and here the DCDB will be installed. Okay, and also from here there will be a UPS system. Okay, so this UPS will be feeding to an ACDB. Generally the UPS, we need 3 power supply. If it is a parallel redundant type UPS, there will be UPS system 1, UPS system 2, and there will be another bypass supply, maintenance bypass supply. Okay, which will be connected to both this system. This is a parallel to both this system. So I will explain these things when I will be making video on UPS system itself. So this is the UPS system, and from here the ACDB is connected here. Okay, so this is the type of UPS is designed like this way. So all this system will be designed through this manner. So your main substation is, your required substation is only this portion. Okay, but you have to design this rest of the portion, this portion, to make your substation works. Okay, so these are the auxiliaries of a substation, which are very essential, without which you cannot operate the substation, you cannot run the substation. Okay, so keep in mind that at the times of substation design, you will also have to consider these things. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and please hit the bell icon to get latest notifications of our video. Thank you very much. I will be coming back very shortly with the next video. Thanks a lot for watching my video.